To me, GIS is important because it takes a lot of very separate bits of information, which is a whole discipline of itself, but it brings it together in a way that enables the masses of people to be able to understand it in a different context. So, you can have a lot of tabular data, but actually putting on a map and producing where that tabular data may have come from really provides different understanding. Additionally, the concept of GIS is the concept of layers. And so you're not just looking at one data set, you can look at 5 to 10 data sets all on top of each other. And so the overlay of all that different information, it starts bringing a more holistic view of a problem that you may want to solve, which I think is quite rare in a lot of different sort of analysis disciplines. To me, GIS means the discipline of taking a really complex real-world life problem and collating all of that information in one place to be able to solve it. Essentially, it's the sort of holistic view of problem solving. I think is what I really love about GIS, and I think for me, my personal opinion is every problem is often a GIS problem. But not often every problem is solved with GIS. And I think that's what I love about GIS, is that things you would never think to solve can be solved with GIS. If you just think, but it gives you a holistic view that other disciplines might not be able to do. So this is Cadastre, the mapping agency from the Netherlands, done one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. And this is more partly visualization, but they created maps that blind people could use. And so they created physical hand maps, and they I'm trying to think the word, sorry, how the alphabet, how they present that for blind people with the texture. They've done that with maps, but that is so the cartographic challenge and the geospatial challenge of creating usable, walkable maps for people who are blind. It's an incredible achievement, and that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. Genuinely cool, genuinely helpful to the world, and something that I'd love to see replicated across more mapping agencies. Another one is, this is another really cool one. So, and I can't remember the specific people, but I remember you don't just have to map the world. A map is just a coordinate reference system. You can map anything. And so somebody took a piece of technology that was mapping more urban face features. So typically it was meant to map things like transport and network routes. And they had created someone's hand. And they were showing hand ligaments, and it was part of some physical therapy, essentially, of figuring out what had gone wrong with this person's hand. So they'd used GIS to do it.